Stop number 4 on the Mello Yello Series brings us to the Atlanta Motor Speedway as we are here for stop number 4 of today's race, as we are set for the running of the Motorcraft 300. Stop number 4 in the series. This is a Mello Yello Cup doubleheader. The trucks are off until the next tripleheader, which will be at the Texas Motor Speedway. So the next two races on the tour will be doubleheaders for Mello Yello and the Cash GTX Cup Series here today at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, and also the next stop afterwards at Darlington. So with all that said, we are going to, like I said, racing for 33 laps today for today's race in the Mello Yello Series, and we'll check the starting lineup for today's running of this event. On the pole at number 45, Spree Chevrolet had 197 miles an hour. It's Zachary Fitzwater. He's on the pole for today's event. He'll be alongside JT Bryant, number 1, DeWalt Chevrolet. Row 2 has a Daytona winner, Benjamin Miles, and number 7, Geico Chevrolet. And beside him, another Chevrolet. It's the Chevy Impala. The South Point number 62 of Joshua Sekuli. He's on the outside. Third row has the number 43 Auto Value Toyota of Michael Turner for Richard Petty Motorsports. He'll be alongside Quentin Moore in the 89 Racing for Jesus Chevrolet. Row number 4 has Matt McIntyre in the Amoco Pontiac car number 93, and he'll be alongside the Great Clips Toyota car 38. It's Dylan Young in the Jason Leffler colors. Row 5 has Luis Hernandez in the number 36 Stanley Tools Pontiac, and another Pontiac flanks him. It's the Timberwolf Pontiac car number 37, just one number up. It's Matt Haas on the outside. Next row down has Ryan George in the Pepsi Chevrolet car number 24. He'll be flanked by the number 72 Detroit Gasket Chevrolet. It's Daniel Olson. He's on the outside. Row 7 has the number 74 Phenolube Staff America Chevrolet. It's Charles Sanford. He's on the outside. Or inside, excuse me. Outside of him will be the Delphi Chevrolet car number 5. It is John Arndt. He's alongside. Row number 8, driving for Jennifer Jo Cobb, and number 13, Mark 1 Electric Ford. It's Joshua Collard. He's alongside number 17, DeWalt Chevrolet. It's Phil Parker. He's on the outside. Then going one number up in the MBNA Pontiac car number 18, it is Jordan Anderson. He's on the inside of the next row down. And he'll be alongside Jonathan Zorlin in the 33 Ream Chevrolet. Then it's Andrew Perry in the number 66 Duraflame Dodge. He'll be alongside Cole Deaver in the AC Delco Chevrolet car number 3. Next row has Emmanuel Hartnett in the number 7 in the 00 Aquafresh Pontiac. He'll be alongside the other AC Delco machine, the number 2 machine of Zach Flickinger. He'll be alongside. By the way, the Richard Childress team owns both the AC Delco cars, by the way. Nick Baxter has the next row down in the number 63 Lysol Pontiac. He'll be flanked by the number 10 Nesquik Chevrolet of Paul Mennick. He's on the outside. Next row down has the number 99 Aaron's Dream Machine, the Toyota. It is Don LaPrade. He'll be flanked by the number 12 Verizon Dodge, excuse me. It is Chelsea Bowles. She's on the outside. Next row down has the Las Vegas winner, Jesse Turner, in the Gould's Pumps Chevrolet car number 34. He'll be flanked by the Rockingham winner. It's Kyle Matthews in the Shell Pontiac car number 44. Then it's the number 14 Navy Chevrolet of Kev Shear has it inside of the next row down. And Dougie Shears in the 23 Stacker 2 Chevrolet has the outside. The next row down is car number 29 in the Phillips 66 Trop Arctic Chevrolet. It's Trace Williams, and he'll be flanked by Nick Gunther in the GameStop Toyota car number 20. Next row down has Chris Dollerton in the Kleenex Chevrolet car number 32. And the New Holland Ford number 94 has Jessica Shelton as on the outside. And here comes command to fire him up. Command to fire the engines. We have some racing here today. Remaining starters is Johnny Gardner in the Discount Tires Dodge car number 22. It's flanked by Joshua Osborne in the 60 Winn-Dixie Ford. Then it's Andrew Davis in the 87 and the 27 of William Brock. And starting last is Chris Dodd in the Navy Chevrolet, car number 88. As the radio chatter takes over the airwaves here on this racetrack, and we are set for 33 laps of distance here today. It'll be 50 for the Castrol GTX Cup Series event. Zachary Fitzwater and the Adam Petty special leads them down as they'll get ready for as we're about to get set for green flag racing. And we are underway here at Atlanta, and the Motorcraft 300 is on. Benjamin Miles goes to the inside lane. Who leads this first lap? It'll be Fitzwater who will lead him down. Benjamin Miles, well, he leaned on Fitzwater a little bit. Now Michael Turner goes to the inside in car number 43, and he'll take the lead as he'll stick his Toyota out in front. But Benjamin Miles is not letting him get far as here comes, but he loses another spot now. The Matt McIntyre, number 93. Luis Hernandez right there behind in 36. He's in third position now, with Ryan George 3 wide on the inside between he, JT Bryant, and Benjamin Miles, as Matt McIntyre loses the opportunity to take the lead here as Hernandez takes the number 1 spot. Michael Turner took the lead that time by. And now Ryan George back with the Pepsi special in this event after running the DuPont colors the last couple of events. He ran this car at Daytona in the Goodies 300. And now Charles Stanford now goes to the inside lane. Joshua Collard is right there behind him in car number 13. Collard, one of the few Brits in the field here, as you're on board Joshua Collard's car now. Collard driving for Jennifer Jo Cobb in this season. And by the way, it was the team he drove for when he won the old Xfinity Series season the last time. And it looks like we had trouble on the backstretch too, or front stretch. And oh yeah, did we have trouble? Saw Zachary Fitzwater crash, William Brock's crash, Cole Deaver. Dougie Shears has crashed in car number 23. We saw 93, Matt McIntyre. Benjamin Miles has crashed in car number 7. There's McIntyre. Oh, Ryan George was just talking about him in car 24. Joshua Collard led them all back to the start-finish line. Matt McIntyre led the second lap of the race here, but he gets taken out on the third lap of the race. And that is a big no-no as they hear a crash come out of turn number 4. They go 4 wide. Yep, they collect them all right there. Look like the 63 car of Nick Baxter. Yeah, somebody came across the line here. There's Andrew Davis. He gets spun right there. Jessica Shelton, she spun in car number 94, but I think she comes with minimal damage. As her and William Brock got together, we saw Chelsea Bowles crash in car number 12. There's Luis Hernandez spinning in car number 36. And then 63, Nick Baxter, he spins right there and there's Nick Gunther in 20. And we had a pile up right there on the front, looks like, or actually a bunch up, excuse me. Yeah, Jesse Turner, Paul Minnick, Kyle Matthews. Yeah. Let's look again in slow motion as to what happened here. We'll check from the copter cam. I think the 63 car is going to get loose right there. That's Nick Baxter. Yeah. They take all these cars right there with him. Emmanuel Hartnett in the 00 looks like he spun. Now here's where the inside lane starts to get bunched up right here. There's Andrew Davis. He spins in 87. right in front of Cole Deaver in the three car. Kyle Matthews spins. There's where Shelton and Brock got together. Yeah, see, Matthews spins and he gets away with no damage himself in the 44 car, I think, and he just gives Dougie Shears a little bit of a tap. So really, I think a lot of the drivers who spun just come away with no damage at all. I think on some, if very little. But the pace cars lights are off, and here's all the cars that are out of the race here. Zach Flickinger is out of the race. JT Bryant, Cole Deaver, Benjamin Miles, Chris Dollarton's out of the race. We saw him spin. Ryan George in the 24. Matt McIntyre, and the pole sitter, Zachary Fitzwater, is out of the race as well. So a tough season for most of the top drivers here. Fitzwater especially, he's had a rough last season, especially in the Castrol GTX Cup Series competition. And but a lot of the drivers who spun in the previous melee, they are still running, and they should be able to continue to keep it going and make a go of it here, which should be good news if they have no damage at all. But nonetheless, though, Joshua Collard, car number 13, leads the field here. Jordan Anderson runs second. Third, Charles Sanford. Fourth position is Andrew Perry. Michael Turner, fifth. Dunlop, 89. Quentin Moore's in sixth position. Seventh is Jonathan Zorland. Eighth, Emmanuel Hartnett. Ninth, Matt Haas. And 10th is Daniel Olson. Restart here on lap number 9. Let's take a lap around with the spectator view. You see the field right there gets spread out here. Jordan Anderson goes to the inside lane on Joshua Collard. He'll take the lead. As they round turn number 4, Collard's on the high side. He'll get Freight Train. Charles Sanford and Andrew Perry goes by the 74 and 66. And now Sanford takes the lead. Car number 74. He'll take the inside lane. He's got it. Andrew Perry's car, that's the number 66 Duraflame Dodge, a 2004 model. It's kind of hard to recognize the Dodge on the front end of the machine because the front end looks a lot like a Ford from a far enough distance, but it actually is a Dodge Intrepid body car. And in fact, you'll see by the taillights, it actually is a Dodge. You can tell by the taillights, but but Perry driving a 2004 Dodge Intrepid, and he leads the race here today, right now. Second place, now battling for second, Quentin Moore in the Morgan Shepherd colors. You know the history Morgan Shepherd has at Atlanta with 3 of his 4 Cup wins coming on this racetrack. Jonathan Zorland trying to take second position away from Perry. In fact, nope, Zorland's going to try to take the lead here in the 33 car as he'll stick his nose that Chevrolet to the inside lane. Michael Turner shoves him to the... Michael Turner pushes him in 33. And whoa, Zorland and Moore got close coming out of the second corner. And now Matt Haas and Daniel Olson enters the fray. Collard, the leader of the last restart, has dropped all the way back to, I believe, the 9th position. And now look at Matt Haas in car 37 to the inside. That's the only 2003 Pontiac in the field. Daniel Olson running in second position in 72. That's the Tracy Leslie colors he's driving. And well, here comes Jordan Anderson to the inside. I thought they were going to make it 3 wide out of the 4th corner. And Collard tries to shove Anderson, but Olson says no way, and he throws the block on the 18 car. And there's another pack of cars closing in. John Arndt in the 5 car. He's moving his way, trying to make his way to the top 10. And so is the 22, Johnny Gardner, in the 2010 Brad Keselowski colors. Gardner running in 12th. Roof cam from Johnny Gardner's car on board. Gardner has one of our in-car cameras for today's event. We saw one from Joshua Collard's car. He has an in-car. Gardner has the roof cam. And he's closing in right on the back bumper of Michael Turner in 43. Gardner decides to stick his Dodge to the inside lane. Turner, is he going to throw the block? Yes, he will. Off into the 24 degrees of banking. And there's a car just up ahead there, and there's a lap car, and I don't know who that is. Up in front. Jesse Turner's right there, and that's the 94 Jessica Shelton that's holding him up. So Shelton's car not getting up to speed in that 94 machine after getting involved in the spin earlier in the race. And Jonathan Zorlin very, very mad right now, saying, "Come on, let me by." And that's going to scatter the field up just a bit. And who comes out on top on this one? It's going to be 29 Trace. Where did Trace Williams come from? That 29 card. He's up in the lead now. Andrew Perry in 66. He's in second position. Collard is now third. Fourth is Jordan Anderson. Fifth is Daniel Olson. And now Perry will take the lead in 66. Lap car ahead, that's Luis Hernandez in 36. And now Joshua Collard goes to the inside lane in car number 13. On board Joshua Collard's car another time. And now, he goes inside of Trace Williams. He goes inside, of Luis Hernandez, Williams goes inside of Hernandez, and he'll take second. And now Andrew Perry's the one getting held up, and now the rest of the pack, after getting held up themselves, they're going to try to pull up behind. But now they may get trapped behind the 36 car as well. There's Quentin Moore, 90 and 89. Matt Haas going to try to get around all of them. And now Haas and Moore gets held up, and here comes Zorlin. Let's keep an eye on this bunch, because sometimes lap cars can present some trouble. Haas gets by. We saw Zorlin get by. Moore gets held up. Arndt, Michael Turner, Kyle Matthews, Johnny Gardner, and Phil Parker all go by. And now William Brock's the next one under the gun in the 27 car. Collard leads the race here, so we are down to the final 12 laps of this race. There'll be 11 to go this time by. Here comes Daniel Olson, 72. Chevrolet in first, Ford in second. Or Ford is first and Chevrolet in second, on that one. Pontiac in third, Chevrolet in fourth, and fifth as well. And then a Dodge in sixth. Question is, can that second pack of cars close in to make a challenge for the win, as now they have caught William Brock in 27. And Daniel Olson goes inside. He'll bring Charles Samper, Trace Williams, and the 66 of Andrew Perry with him. And now Collard gets hung up behind the 27. Jordan Anderson goes by in 18. Now Collard goes inside, gets Brock loose, coming out of the second turn. Not a good day there for the Casualty Jets team, the Casey Atwood colors, and now the 74 car, Charles Samper, takes the lead now with 9 laps to go in the race. Getting down to the nitty-gritty here in the Motorcraft 300, only one caution flag that came out on the third lap of the race. Should be interesting. It should be an interesting race here for the Casualty Jets Cup Series event for the Bass Pro Shops 500. There'll be 2 visits to Atlanta in both in just the Cup Series, as a matter of fact. No, actually, the Mello Yello Series actually will have a second visit to Atlanta. They will both be at the Atlanta for the visit after Richmond, the second Richmond event, excuse me, which will take its date at Chicagoland. Jessica Shelton back ahead right there, about to get lapped a second time. She right now rides in 31st position as they have lapped the cars all the way up to the 29th position. Charles Sanford looking for his first win of the season here in the Mello Yello Series, but so too is Daniel Olson, so too is Jordan Anderson, so too is Joshua Collard, Trace Williams, and Andrew Perry. Those 6 cars can pick up their first wins of the season if they can hold on. The second pack has done nothing to close in on this first pack, though. As a matter of fact, strangely but true, it's still just less than 2 seconds, and now they caught Shelton again. Collard goes by. Olsen goes to the inside lane, and he'll get by. So will Perry. So will Trace Williams. And again, Jordan Anderson goes inside Sanford and says, screw it, I'm not following you. And he goes by Shelton. Yep, that's allowed the second pack to close up on Sanford now. And now they've closed up, and now Shelton decides to hold up Quentin Moore and Jonathan Zorlin. And boy, Charles Sanford's now got a long ways to catch now. Sanford just now 1.96 seconds back of the leaders, which is now Joshua Collard as he leads now with 4 laps to go. Trying to take the Jennifer Jo Cobb forward in the victory lane for the first time this season, but Andrew Perry and a host of others behind us got something to say about that. 66 Andrew Perry, he's in second position. Trace Williams third, Olsen fourth, Anderson fifth, Sanford sixth, seventh is a battle between John Arndt and Michael Turner. Here comes Arndt to take the spot away, and he's got 7th, and now he's going to try for 6th inside of Sanford. Matt Haas running in 9th position, and Jonathan Zorlin running in 10th place. Two laps to go here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, and Andrew Perry has caught Joshua Collard. Lap car ahead, that's Luis Hernandez, but I don't know if they'll catch him before the finish. I really don't know they will. But Collard this time I see some white flag. He'll have one more lap to go here in the Motorcraft 300. Here at Atlanta, the white flag waves. Will it be Joshua Collard? Will it be Andrew Perry? Or any others from host of others right behind him? Collard maintains the lead as they come out of the second quarter right now. Here comes Perry. He looks inside now. Perry gets to sniff of that draft at the end, at the back end here. Here comes Anderson. He goes inside of Perry for second. And that's going to be all she wrote here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Off corner number 4. And the Motorcraft 300 belongs to car 13. Joshua Collard wins at Atlanta. Joshua Collard in the car he nicknames Jenny Joe goes to victory lane here today at the Atlanta Motor Speedway in the Motorcraft 300, and appropriately enough in a Ford as he goes to victory lane. Second goes to Jordan Anderson. Third spot will be Andrew Perry. Fourth spot will be Daniel Olson. Fifth will be Trace Williams. John Arndt, a great run today, finishing 6th. 7th position was Michael Turner. 8th was Matt Haas. 9th, Charles Sanford. And Jonathan Zorlin will come home in 10th position. Average speed of 159.548 miles per hour. Rest of the finishing order here today. Johnny Gardner comes home in 11th position. 12th will be Quentin Moore. Kyle Matthews, 13th. 14th position will be Phil Parker. 16th or 15th, Dunn LaPrade. 16th will be Jesse Turner. Dalen Young, 17th. 18th, Dougie Shears. 19th, Chris Dodd. Cab Shear will come home in 20th. 21st will be Emmanuel Hardnett, Andrew Davis. 22nd, Joshua Osborne. 23rd, 24th, Nick Gunther. 25th will be Nick Baxter. Then Paul Minnick, Chelsea Bowles, Joshua Sakuli, and Luis Hernandez, William Brock and Luis Hernandez, the top 30. Jessica Shelton is the last car running in 31st position. Cars out of race: Zach Flickinger, JT Bryant, Cole Deaver, Benjamin Miles, Chris Darlington, Ryan George, Matt McIntyre, and Zachary Fitzwater. The pole sitter of the race finishes in last position. But the day belongs to the Brits, as Englishman Joshua Collar takes the victory here today at the Atlanta Motor Speedway as he wins the Motorcraft 300. Here the fourth stop of the NRSL Mello Yello Series, four winners in the first 4 races of the season. Competitive season so far as we will head the Darlington Raceway next up on the tour for the running of the Dodge Challenger 200. And until then, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NRSL. We'll see you next time.